Wow, this looks like a dental x-ray camera, and it's incredibly heavy. That could have some sort of radiation stuff in it. You might want to mention that to the scrapyard, but this is incredibly heavy, and that's a giant transformer in that box.
Yeah.
Incredibly heavy. When was the last time you found a dental x-ray camera on the curb? I think that's what that is. And I don't know if there's a danger in scrapping that or not. First stop of the evening. Welcome to the Polly the Wog channel. This is a very teeny little bit of scrap, but we're gonna take it. Yeah, we'll toss that into our nice empty trailer and pray to the scrap gods that we find a whole lot more. Well, we're just finding little bits to start. Hopefully it'll pick up, but we'll take the little bits. You gotta start somewhere. I hope it really picks up. I had to get my brother to stop at the last second, get him to back up here a little bit, because look, I spotted this rusty goodness in the gutter. Some sort of car parts. I don't know if anything else here is metal. It's just some weird plant material. Alright, well, we'll take those. Alright, let's carry on and see what's next. I saw this little piece of metal, some sort of railing. I've been for getting in and out of the shower or something like that. I don't know, but we'll take it. Well, it's a teeny little bit better. Not much, but it's metal. There we go. Well, it is slow pickings tonight, but I thought I had seen a lamp. I did see a lamp. It's a junky little lamp. Ow. The scrap's biting me. Alright, let's carry on. Well, we are doing great at finding the smallest little pieces of scrap tonight. It's a little guitar stand. Boy, we got a nice, not very full load. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves something good. I saw something that looked like brass glistening away. I doubt if it is brass. And that's a big plastic shovel. Don't think we need that. Just a shovel there. Let's double check this. Yeah, not brass. Seldomly is. Is this plastic? Yeah, that's plastic. Alright, carrying on. Well, we're on a roll with the small stuff tonight. Another tiny, tiny little lamp. I don't know. At some point we might end up rolling this over into tomorrow, because we're certainly not finding much, but you never know, it might turn around. Yep, waiting patiently for the cars. I saw an umbrella. It's honestly the best piece of scrap we found so far, which is kind of sad. Well, hoping it turns around soon. Well, we're getting a little discouraged this evening, not finding anything decent, so we might give up soon, but I'll take this little bit. want the little brassy piece. Don't think any of this is going to be brass. Pretty sure it won't be, but nope, nope, nope. Well, the little teeny piece right on the end, those are brass. So that's not very much brass, but I'll take it. All right, let's carry on. Well, we found another lamp. And I suppose it's better than finding nothing at all, but not by much. All right, carrying on. Well, a little bit of metal. Looks like aluminum, feels like aluminum, but is it aluminum? It is. Well, a little bit of aluminum is better than no aluminum, I guess. Let's stick that in one of our little containers. There we go. All right, see if we can find anything else. Well, we just saw another scrapper in the area. He was grabbing a dog cage. I spotted this little teeny bit of metal. Looks like there's a little bit more aluminum. Let's double check. Yep. So put the aluminum sheet in there. That's not aluminum. All right, well, finally found a decent piece of scrap on the curb.
Really good timing. Excellent. There's another scrapper, 2 minutes behind me, so they wouldn't have been here long either way. There he goes. He did not come down this way.
Well, we thought we were going to get totally skunked tonight. At least the barbecue is something. And grab a strap and strap this down. And this in the meantime, and take this little teeny bit of cord.
Bring it back around the side and hook it onto something.
There, it's hooked up here in this corner. That might not be the best spot. That's a better spot.
While I'm doing this, get out the other one. And we'll put it over the top. That will hold it from rolling around.
That should be all right.
Yeah, see, it wants to.
Yeah, it wants to go towards the center. Yeah, that's not going to go anywhere. All right, let's see if maybe we can find one more. Wow, this looks like a dental x-ray camera, and it's incredibly heavy. That could have some sort of radiation stuff in it. You might want to mention that to the scrapyard, but this is incredibly heavy, and that's a giant transformer in that box.
Yeah.
Incredibly heavy. When was the last time you found a dental x-ray camera on the curb? I think that that's what that is. And I don't know if there's a danger in scrapping that or not. But
We were just saying that. How often have we ever seen a dental x-ray camera out here?
is that what that is, an x-ray camera?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's so old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just wondering if there's any kind of radioactive
I don't think so.
bits.
I don't think so.
The metal's got to be worth quite a bit. It's heavy.
Very heavy, absolutely.
Have a great night.
Thank you.
You too.
Yeah, I saw that transformer. It's heavily wrapped though, so it's probably not that easy to take apart.
Leave it there.
Oh well. All right, let's carry on. What a unique piece of scrap though, eh? A dental x-ray camera. The lady said that she did not think there was anything radioactive or anything inside of that, so I don't know. We'll see. It was very heavy. I saw just a teeny little bit of metal. Just a teeny little bit. G'day. Do you mind if I recycle your metal bits?
Yeah, actually, I have these little tiny skinny ones, but I put them in with the cans, hoping they take them. But if you want them,
Yeah, if you know where they're at, I'll grab them.
yeah, they're just in here.
Sure. Thanks.
All right, thanks.
Have a good night.
You too.
That's a couple of pounds. With our dental x-ray camera, I can't talk about that enough because it's such a bizarre thing to find. All right, let's carry on. Just a wee little bit more scrap. So this feels really light. Oh yeah, yeah, those are both aluminum. Okie dokie. I don't know where to put them. Oh, I'll just put them there for now. I'll let my brother know. All right, let's carry on. Well, we're getting close to the end of our run. At least it kind of picked up a little bit towards the end. Chair's nice and heavy. The weight of that camera was unbelievably heavy. Well, we're gonna hit a few more streets and gonna get back home, and I'll probably add the scrap that's in my van to this load so he can take it in and still sell it in the morning, so we start with a clean trailer again. But let's see what happens. Oh, he just flagged over by a nice lady who said that she has some scrap for us. Not sure what she's got, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be a barbecue.
Got it?
Yep. Oh, your license plate's half off. It's up on the lawn. There it comes. Flop it up in there.
Yeah, it's missing. Just lay it right down.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Just flop it over. There we go. Well, that was nice. You gotta like it when you get flagged down. All right, so we're back at home with our little load of scrap. Wasn't the best night of scrapping ever, but I really liked finding that unique dental x-ray camera. It was incredibly heavy metal that was on it. Like all of it all together is probably 80 pounds at least. But yeah, we got a couple of barbecues and that. And now I'm gonna add all this scrap from the back of my van in there, with the exception of this big air conditioning unit that will get processed separately at a later date. But yeah, I don't know if you can see everything that's in there, but yeah, I'm gonna clear this out. And I don't know, maybe I'll try Scrap and Pallet Man's Snap Scrap app. I've never actually tried using it, but he sent me the link to the latest beta version. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if it works. Wow, I've got to like the Snap Scrap app beta version 2025. All the scrap just went from here to all over into here. So we got this loaded up, and we're going to take it in the morning, see how much money we get for it. And I'm going to let you know exactly what we got right now. So after adding the additional scrap from my van, we had 500 pounds of tin shred on the trailer, going at $310 per ton, or 15.5 cents per pound, for a grand total payout of $77.50. Thanks for watching, and I really hope I see you in the next one.